Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William's soft power is considerably greater than that wielded by Prince Charles and Camila, Duchess of Cornwall, a royal commentator said as the Cambridges embark on an important tour. The soft power wielded by Kate and William is significant, royal commentator and historian Dr. Ed Owen said in the run-up to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's whirlwind tour of 3 Caribbean nations. The Cambridges' trip began on March 19 with their first stop being in Belize. Over the next few days, they are to touch down also in Jamaica and the Bahamas, from which they will depart to return to England on March 26. Speaking about the popularity and power held by Kate and William, Dr. Owens told Express.co.uk, outside of the Queen, Kate and William are by far the most popular members of the royal family, far and away. So I think their soft power is considerably greater than Charles and Camilla's. They represent the longer-term future as opposed to the shorter-term future embodied by the Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall. So I think their soft power potential is significant. The soft power of Kate and Prince William, who is second in line to the throne, will surely be helpful as they visit countries that have in the past spoken about severing their ties with the crown. Jamaica's former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller vowed to make her country a republic in 2012. While she did not fulfill her pledge, Jamaica's main parties appear to agree on the need to re-evaluate the country's relationship with the Queen as its head of state. The current leader of the country, Andrew Holness, said in December there is no question Jamaica has to become a republic. However, he said the country must have a plan to move towards that in a way that is meaningful and substantial in function and form. In September 2020, the Bahamas' former Attorney General Sean McQueenie QC rang alarm bells for the Crown, stating the country's shift to a republic is inevitable. Mr. McQueenie, who served as Attorney General from 1989 to 1992 and Senator from 1985 to 1992, said shortly after Barbados announced its decision to ditch the Queen as its head of state, there is a kind of unspoken acceptance of the fact that in the evolution of the political society of the Bahamas, the attainment of republican status is probably something that is inevitable. Whether it happens in the next 10 years, or the next 20 years, or the next 100 years, I think it depends a lot on what priority the government of the day would attach to it. He continued, claiming the current government led by Philip Davis has no interest in becoming a republic and this change will take place only if leading politicians instigate it. Dr. Owens also believes some of the Caribbean countries are likely to fully embrace republicanism in the future. After explaining he believes Kate and Prince William's tour is intended to slow the process which will eventually bring these countries to become republics, the expert said, I think what William and Kate will be doing is trying to ensure the realms do stick with the monarchy and remain monarchies at least for now. The longer-term question is when they accede to the throne after the reign of presumably Prince Charles comes to an end, will they or will they not be king and queen consort of Jamaica as well? It would seem there is a growing movement in some of these Caribbean islands for change. I think Barbados really set the ball rolling in that respect. In terms of questions being asked, I don't think there will necessarily be an immediate domino effect. It may be these other nations don't request or don't pursue republican status for some time. But I think it is probably a matter of when and not if. I think it is inevitable. Kate and William aren't the only royals embarking on a tour during the Platinum Jubilee year. Next week, Prince Charles and Camilla will visit Ireland. Sophie, Countess of Wessex, and Prince Edward will head to Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines in late April. And Princess Anne, accompanied by her husband Sir Timothy Lawrence, are to visit Papua New Guinea next month.